friends, hey Instagram, the Fox Tan, you guys. People have been asking me about this, and I did promise you guys a blog post, but I just never got around to writing it on a blog. I have talked about it a little bit here on Instagram, and I've talked about it on Facebook a little bit, and I've had people send me private messages and stuff too. So I thought I'd just come on my story here and give you the lowdown again on Fox Tan. So I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I think the last time I spoke to you about it was like my first impression video. So can you guys see like my belly? I don't know if I want to sell that, but I can't fix my camera right now, so sorry, apologies. So I ordered, this is a 2-part system that I ordered. You can buy them separately from Fox Tan. It's shipped from Australia. I ordered from the Australian website because I actually just saw a link on Instagram and I ordered through Instagram. But I have since found that there's a Canadian website. So if you guys do want to order this stuff, if I were you, I would check out foxtan.ca or just put it in Google and see what comes up or whatever. I ordered it from Australia, so I don't know if the Canadian website will have different pricing or different shipping times, more than likely, because this took at least 3 weeks to get to me, if not longer. So if you could get quicker shipping through the Canadian website, I totally recommend that. I ordered mine from the Australian website, and like I said, it took me about 3 weeks to get it. This first part, I went black, my camera went black. Sorry. This first part is called the elixir, and this second part is called the accelerator. So ideally, you're going to want to use these together. The elixir is a lotion. It's used ahead of time before you plan to be tanning. So the instructions say to use this for 3 days, consecutive days, prior to when you're going to be tanning. So I guess if you use a sunbed or if you're going to be laying in the sun, use it for 3 days. What it does is, apparently, it builds up your body's natural production of melanin. So I guess melanin is like this thing, like a element that is produced in our body naturally. It gives us our skin color, apparently. That's what melanin is. This stuff accelerates your body's natural production of melanin. So then your skin tans faster than it would without this. And it also is less likely to burn. So those are good things. I did research when I found out that it was going to be increasing my natural melanin production. I did research about that, just, online. There wasn't much information available, only that it wasn't harmful to increase melanin production. That was the general consensus that I got from the internets, that it's not harmful to increase your melanin production, and in fact it is beneficial and it protects you from sun damage and sunburn. So I'm good with that. I feel good about that. The other benefit is that you can wear, after you do this for your 3 days, you do wear sunscreen when you go out into the sun. So that was my big thing this summer. I made a commitment to wear sunscreen every day, like regularly, whenever I was in the sun. I'm just grown up. I'm getting a little wiser. I don't want to get skin cancer. I have been exposed to too much cancer lately, and that really made me switch my thinking. That really drove me to the new keto lifestyle, and also to sunscreen. Those just happened to be the 2 things that just like snapped for me, you know what I mean? Like sometimes stuff happens in your life and you just change your thinking about certain things. Anyway, those 2 things, I got this complex about eating keto and wearing sunscreen. So anyway, so that is really the reason that I ordered this stuff, so that it told me that I could get a tan while still wearing sunscreen. Okay, so I'm in on that. So then I put, when you're ready to go out in the sun, when it's tan time, you put on your sunscreen. I wear SPF 50 plus. I have a stick sunscreen and it looks like deodorant and it's Neutrogena and I got it at Walmart, and I should have brought it on camera with me, but I don't have it here. It's a really dry consistency, like you can't feel it on your skin, so I really found a sunscreen that I love. Now, after you put on your sunscreen and you let it sit, like I think they say to apply sunscreen for 30 minutes before you're going to be in the sun, so that's what you do, and then you have this spray. Squirt! This is called the Accelerator. It is a spray-on lotion. Like, it's pretty familiar to you who probably wear tanning oil already, or tanning like lotions or accelerators or whatever. This one is going to be familiar. And when I first opened it and when I first used it, to be honest, my first impression was that I was disappointed because it reminded me of those old spray-on lotions that I used to use at the tanning bed, like in Placentia. So the Australian Gold brand, like those ones that you'd buy at the hair salon when you were going for your tan, that's what it reminded me of. But I did some more reading on it and I found out that this is actually different. So it is worth the price and it is worth using. It is actually different than those other sprays that you can buy at the tanning bed. Okay, so that's what I found out. It is a different, it has a different effect. So those work too, they do, but this one is better for natural sun. It has something in it. I can't remember. They call it Fox Complex, but it is some kind of active ingredient. They say Fox Complex is exclusive to them. This active ingredient that I cannot remember the name of, I Google it again, and it was not in any of the other spray-on tanning lotions that I know of, like the regular ones, Australian Gold or like Snooki's brand or whatever. They didn't have the Fox Complex. So all that to say, this is different and it is better and like worth your money. The only like negative that I found online was that they said research shows that tanning accelerators do not work. So that's what I found. There are this Fox Complex secret ingredient. You can get it in like pill form from other manufacturers, and apparently it doesn't work. It doesn't actually increase your melanin production. But that being said, this product worked for me. I did find that it gave me a tan quicker than usual, and I was wearing sunscreen with it. So my review is that it's good, it worked for me, and I would recommend it. And I don't get any income from this stuff, I'm just letting you know, because I had people ask me about it. I had several people ask me, like, what did you like think of the Fox Tan? So I would definitely recommend it. Give it a try. It's only jump-ins. It was pretty cheap. I think they might have been $35 each, but if you're gonna buy like a nice tanning lotion at the tanning bed, it costs that much too. So I'd recommend it. I will say the results were not as good as they are on the ads. Like, I'm certainly no like bronze statue of glory or anything, but it did accelerate my tan. So there you go. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.